hopefully you can hear me. So obviously I am back for some Vampyr. Obviously, so yesterday or technically last night. Oh well, if we want to be technical, it was after midnight. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up finishing. Yeah. So this morning, I was obviously just doing, or just sort of started this quest called The Wrong Target as a citizen's request quest, and obviously I was just heading towards the, where is it on here? I think it must be this way. Wrong one. Yes, I'm in the rough right area for it. Oh, wrong one. Just looking for where it's supposed to be. Where's that? Don't know. Maybe it's just nothing. Ah, the thing's just popped up again on the overhead. Rats. More rats. Right, I think the last time I tried this this morning. Yeah, I don't have any bullets, do I? Maybe I can sneak around. Large box of pills. Shit. Okay, that's not gonna do me anything, guy. Oh, 1 second, guys. I just want to check to make sure it's actually streaming, because I just realised my phone just decided to turn itself off for a second. Yes, I am streaming. Actually, that marker is pointing up, so maybe it's up here somewhere. But I seem to have gone further away from it, so... Wait, where am I going? Such an awkward... Hang on. So now I'm facing away from it. Oh! Stop that. Thank you. So that's saying... Turn around, it should just be on the right. Down here? Sort of? Maybe it's in here. That sort of started well, almost it went a bit poorly. Okay, 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Velma. Your mission is discreetly to go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us. Okay. Anything else? Oh, we're here. Doesn't seem to be anything else. So according to the map, it's all the way over there. Okay, I actually see the direction now this time because that seems to be across the bridge. Is it this door? So zoom in. So go down here and across this bridge. No, wait. That's where it is. Go down here and across this bridge. Okay. So a second there, I just got confused and thought the head marker was me. No. I'm the red dot. I think I hear skulls. Oh, that's a level 18 skull. I should run, really. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. I actually managed to win that. Don't know how. In all rights, I should have lost. Shit. So I know these guys are level 14.
Best turn around if I were you.
I am, sir. Where am I going? It feels like that's where I'm supposed to be going. Shit. Yeah, me either. Yeah. Nope. That was stupid of me. The fact that I took on a lone skull that was, I think, was level 18, that was stupid. This was suicidal because obviously there was more of them here, and obviously, yeah, the skulls can't really fight for shit from the looks of it. gonna take a while. But that should have just gave me an autosave for collecting the thing I picked up. I think. Because I've got that. Where is it? It's under civilians, I think. The side quests. Ah, under investigations, okay. Because I picked up someone else's. Oh yeah, I'll sort that out in a minute. Obviously I need to investigate that at some point, but this is the one I'm currently doing. I don't think I'm strong enough to take this on just yet.
Turn around, sir. Don't come closer. This one's mine.
Oh, fuck's sake. Come on! He sort of has a weird delay for attacks. Yep. Okay. I think I have to come back to this one when I level up a bit because I can't get any further in as they are slightly higher than me. If it was like one guy slightly higher, it'd be fine. I could probably wear him down. But there are 3 guys and I'm barely damaging one guy. I don't mind trying for a 3rd time that I could. I don't. Yeah, I just don't stand a chance right now. Okay, let's try a different mission, shall we? See, which one should I try? Oh, you know what? Let's continue. Oh, I just realised. Shit. That has been plugged in to the controller, so you might have been hearing the noise for a while. I just realised it was plugged in. I don't know how long that's been plugged in for now. Shit. Well, I do apologise. Because obviously whenever I plug in the charger for the controller, it makes a noise on the microphone. I didn't even notice till... That's the thing, I must have just plugged it in. But I won't know until I go back over the video. That one. So... on track.
Disgust on every street corner.
I know you're going to come back at some point, so I'll leave you for the moment.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Where am I going? According to this is right behind me.
You look exhausted.
Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Gwyneth Bragan, whoever that is. Ah, you.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
That's interesting. That means he probably was
I'm not familiar with all the stuff.
Brilliant.
Most of
it would be.
Why does Dr. Tippets claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippets does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Tell me what Dr. Tippets did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippets would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippets in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippets.
okay.
Brilliant.
Most...
It would be...
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippets. Shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippets is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippets must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Oh, well, I already... fuck's sake, woman, I already told him.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I mean... Yeah, technically, I did tell him, but I told him before he told me to speak to you, so, I mean, alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking the other investigations I have. So I missed some sort of information, and I'm guessing I'm missing something from her too. That will have to wait, but I know I have... Where are you? You're again right behind me somewhere. Oh, you are literally right behind me.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
That's fine. I wasn't really... They don't really care one way or another.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
I'm already dead. And I've already been there. In fact, I went there before.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
don't fit
A
yourself outside
reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yeah, I don't exactly have enough of that. Let's see, what else? I suppose I could do the actual main mission for the moment. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's the... So, right. Okay, I'm with you now. Because now I've just checked, obviously, the quest details. I was thinking, oh, what did I fuck up? What I fucked up was that obviously I made a choice. And I covered up the error. And then obviously the one that's been crossed out is, you should resign. Well, you know what? Now, in real life, right now, if a doctor made that sort of mistake or whatever, I wouldn't cover it up. But obviously, I'm sort of going along the lines of, we need as many doctors as we can. So, let's cover that up, shall we? That's not what I tried to do. Oh, just try to see. Yep. Okay, that's the bit I need to do for that, but obviously right now they're kicking my ass. So we are just going to leave that for now. Maybe find something else to do. Oh, I can't actually talk to you. Don't think I can talk to you. Oh, hang on, I can.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty.
Ugh.
A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Fair enough.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay. I was thinking, oh, push out one to Mercenary for answers.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Damn.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I see. So it was Mercenary for D, for press for D. Okay, okay, okay. That's
Goodbye
fine.
for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Right. What to do? Got 505 XP. Let's go turn in this other quest first.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
our side, Dr. Reed. I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Never could be.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
How did that door open?
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Who are you?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Well, I mean, this is a fucking... what's it called? Let's see...
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
As for me, what a blundering idiot. down, my boy.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Well, you're beyond help. Let me drink your blood. Personal questions. Oh, nope, nothing new.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep it.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Please, could you tell me...
I'm a great...
What?
Well, it...
Nothing new.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Where is he? I just saw him a minute ago.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I'll never
So keen benefits from her. Seems to be this shift never end.
Let's see. Covering, you fatigue. What am I looking for? I'm looking at the wrong page. Down there, okay.
I cannot enter.
Great. Ooh, opium. I think. Well, what I mean is, I know that it's obviously opium, but what I mean is, I have no idea if it's a good thing I picked it up or a bad thing. I'm guessing given the time period, it's a good thing? Question mark.
Filthy piece of shit!
Come on.
I'll take his head!
Oh boy, oh boy. It started off well. Okay, well let's avoid that for the moment. Oh, okay, nothing to examine. It's just a corpse. Of course there are.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. Are you deaf? Elite! Elite!
Oof. Ooh. Oh, that sounds like a skull. Ah, oh, shit. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, shit. Almost had it. Almost had it. course that means all my bullets are gone now. Oh boy. Ah, son of a bitch! Alright, I know what I'm going to try quickly. I'm just going to try switching weapons. It's slower, but I think it hits harder, so it might do me better. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm doing slightly worse now because... Okay, he loses up a lot of stamina doing... And I need blood, basically. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, it definitely hits harder. But I'm moving so much slower that it's almost pointless. So I need 2 more lead plates. No, wait. Okay, now I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think I have enough to upgrade it next time. Not that it matters because I don't have any bullets. Oh, I might switch to that then. Use this slightly less stamina. Ah, shit, I'm gonna die again. Ah, shit, I got stuck in the corner. Right, what to do? I suppose I could go back to what's called and level up a bit. That might help a little bit. I can definitely see how this game tries to tempt someone like me into killing as many civilians as I can, because I'm feeling a bit, not overwhelmed, but I'm having trouble with some early stuff still. Well, I'm gonna try one other thing. Wow, I lost a lot of health there. Shit, get off that. Ah! Just managed to get myself healed. Whoa, what the hell? Son of a bitch! That fucker. That fucking son of a bitch. Give me that blood. It's mine. Oh, you... Get off. Right, you are dealt with. Just gotta breathe. Just gotta breathe. Unlike that. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to come back to this mission too, because there's no way in hell of getting through two of these guys. Son of a bitch. I think I'm getting XP every time I load it. I've got to check to make sure of that. I don't think this has fast travel, does it? Which might mean I have to walk all the way back to rest up. Yeah, I'm getting 5 XP every time I load. Oh, what? Ooh. Come on, move, move, move. Ah. Oh, fuck. I was doing so much better there. Alright, gotta go back because I'm just getting killed. I'm sure it's fun for some of you to watch me get killed and swear and whatever, but for me, personally, I'm getting a little annoyed. So let's go back, heal up, not heal up, level up. And then I can try again. I think I have parts to upgrade some of my equipment as well. Can I do a fast travel? Oh. Okay. From the looks of it, no. No. Okay. So, let's put a mark on that. Oh yeah. Well, more XP for me.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Shit.
You'll pay for that!
head back. Of course I am.
Last warning, sir! Stupid!
Well, I should have taken care of the fire guy first, because that was the one that was killing me. I am having fun with this game so far. I mean, there's definitely challenge, especially doing it the way I'm trying to do it, which is let's not try and kill any civilians. But it's been fun. I don't know about the story just yet because I haven't played enough of it to get a full gauge of it, but the gameplay aspect, I'm actually not disappointed yet. Whoa! Right, this way. You're the target.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Fucking fast!
Right, that's that taken care of. Did you have anything dropped? Shit. Well, again, if I'm gonna...
Speak English, do ya?
Oh, you're one of those guys, are you?
Stop! Right now!
You're an English defense guy, are you? Lock onto that goo.
It's an inch!
Shit, there's no one over there.
Watch it!
Shit, I don't really want to take on 3 guys. Especially at level 12. I think I can go around this way. I'm hoping I can go around this way. fact, this looks like the right place. Let's see, crafting table, please. So that's what I made the other day. Other day? I only played it yesterday. That's what I played yesterday. Made yesterday. Oh, trophy. Increase damage up by 10% or increase blood absorption. I'll take the damage one actually. Yeah, 2 more trophies for that. Does use 20%, 20 points of stamina though. Oh, okay. I'll take that next as well. Once I can level it up. Need springs. Okay. That's my elbow clicking. Right, so what are my options? What are my options? That could be good. That could be quite good actually. Obviously, I've leveled up once. I have 40 points too short for that. The following night. Oh, did she die? Hang on. I'm confused. Did the lady I was trying to save die? No, I'm not sure. I just did. So if I sleep, people get worse. Oh, that makes sense, I suppose, actually. So I can't be completely lax about this then.
See them fancy clothes? This one.
Okay. Not that way.
It's an eat! Get it! Get him with us! Ready! We found one! Fuck, it's fast!
Oh, son of a bitch! They got me from behind. Could also lose all my blood. Oh shit, move! Oh, got him! I got the son of a bitch.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
That was tough. Right, now I can head back towards Gord and tell him I don't really want to tell him opium's. I'm gonna have to tell him opium's a bad idea, aren't I? Oh boy. Oh. Okay, I thought it was something to pick up, but I didn't.
Better go home, sir.
Unfortunately, you're not going to let me go home.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. Oi, you! Stop there!
I'm just having trouble locking onto the guy with the fire.
Home, idiot! This one's a top!
Shit, don't get stuck in the corner. Oh boy.
It's a leech! Kill it! An end to you! You leech!
Oh shit. I found his friends. Oh, I got killed just as I was healing. Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, I get very sweary on these things. Very sweary, especially when it goes bad. was gonna say, I thought they were down here somewhere.
I said stay away, sir.
Wrong one. I was pushing L3. I meant to push R1. R3.
Crush the names, boys! He's dead! I'll take his head!
What the fuck? This looks like it's the right way. Nope. What's loading? That was weird. It's not like I wasn't... It's not like I've gone into a new area. What am I doing? I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for the guy down there. Don't know why, but the marker for him has just disappeared.
The daily routine.
I have wasted too much energy for
There's
so
the guy.
little result.
No, that's not the guy I was thinking of. Is it you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
I wasn't trying to talk to you anyway. I was trying to talk to... Nope, none of you.
Oh, sweet girl.
I think there's a doctor in here somewhere. Oddly enough, there are lots of doctors in the hospital. Maybe not this hospital, but certainly in general. Where are you? Is it you?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments. I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
I might have most of those ingredients anyway. So I need 6 units of ferocious tartate, 1 unit of potassium permanganate, I can't pronounce that word, and obviously 1 sodium sodium. I need 1 sodium. Again, I am not great at pronouncing these words. I don't think. Let's go find. I can't remember that guy's name, but I know he had stuff to trade. I could probably sell some of the crap I've got. And I think I'll have some of the bits I need. If I can remember where he is. This lady dying.
It's locked.
Well, there's nothing I can do to help her anyway then.
Not of my own life.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. So, I'm looking for... I'm looking for that guy who has stuff I can buy from him so I can get the ingredients on the left here. On the right even. Whoops. Are you the guy? Nope.
Another night. Surely I can endure
Can I not talk to him? So you're not giving me the option to. Why don't you like doctors?
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
No, I already asked you about that. Is it that one?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Okay.
Goodbye, Milton.
That really didn't do that. Try that again. That really didn't do much one way or another.
Another night. Surely I can endure another night.
Where is this guy? Actually, hang on. Nope. I think it's one of these down here. Well, it's obviously not this one, because that's not the guy I'm looking for. So it must be... Come here. Come on. Ah!
The epidemic was difficult.
Seemed peaceful and lost at this. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
How much money do I have? Oh yeah, I've got 205, okay. Now, what was it I needed?
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
1 unit of sodium, 1 potassium, and 6 units of ferocious tartite. Potassium and sodium.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Come on.
Please show. Of course. It's just...
Oh, you've only got sodium. Oh.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead...
Potassium versus tartite. I think I might have all the bits now. Did I just basically rob a dead guy? I mean, technically I have robbed a dead guy because I've picked up stuff from people who've died in this game, but I've killed them, so, you know. But I basically just took money off a corpse. I think I just got a new hint from you, and now it's starting to load.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
That was weird.
Still trying to save lives?
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Goodbye, Milton.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Six units of ferocious tartite. I'm guessing I don't have quite enough then. I have 36 bottles of it, so I should be fine. Okay, so what do I need to do? Is it this one I need? Don't know if this is the thing I need or not. Hang on. Gotta find out. Details. What's it say? Oh god, I have no idea if I'm about to make the right thing or not. It says make the medicine. What medicine?
The flower's dying. It needs water. Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it to Dr. Ackroyd.
Well, I'm not going to report him. So I just spent money on things I didn't actually have to, didn't need to spend money on. It's fine, just, you know, annoying.
It's locked.
Oh, I I'm stuck. There we go.
A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Which probably was the cupboard I just saw a second ago. What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, go back.
Here again.
Where am I going? Going upstairs, yeah?
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Okay, that's that dealt with. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can craft some healing items off and try the other mission I was failing at. Let's have a look. Don't have enough of that, but I do have enough of these. Do I have enough for anything else? Yeah, got enough for some fatigues. Ah. see. What was I doing? I was gonna go see about that, but I also want to see. I think I saw some people with fatigue, so let's find them. Yeah, where are you? Okay, well, I don't know where that guy is. One sec.
You're gonna have to pause the stream for a minute. Someone's come to view the house unexpectedly.
Oh. Okay, well, looks like I have to end the stream because I apparently we're having someone expect the house or something. I will see you guys later.